So in this video I'm going to show you how I made this journal cover. Now I am working on the journal now, but the cover itself was a process and I made it out of packaging and doing collaging and stuff, and I just decorated the front, but I'm not showing like anything else in this video, just how I done this cover. It actually took me quite a while, so stay tuned and watch me create the cover. Right, so I let that dry overnight, and I had actually done two. I had a little bit left over, so I kind of done that off camera. And believe it or not, this is the bit that I'm actually going to be using. This will be for another journal, okay? Obviously I will be doing something to the backs of them both, but I'm going to put that to one side, even though that is actually pretty cool. I love that. Anywho, right, so I've got a journal on the go, alright, and it's a little grungy one. Just bits going on all over the place right now. Don't know where that's come from. It's probably holding something in. Yeah, so size wise, I kind of need it. It's perfect for that size, and this was just pure accidental. So first of all, right, so I know it's definitely going to fit. Oh, I might actually try excuse me, just doing this just for some added texture, just the little bits that are hanging over rather than making it all straight. If I started tearing out and all my luck, I'd just mess it all up, so this is my safe bet. It's so hot here today, very, very hot, but the sun's not beating in my craft room now, so I'm okay. In the mornings it's really bad, like with the sun. I say really bad, I shouldn't complain, should I? Right, take that off. Oh, I can take that off. Right, so that's the right way around. I'm just going to fold this in half, or as best as I can, just like so. I debated actually like getting some more bits out and doing like 2 signatures, but I think I'm just going to keep it the 1 signature. So that will go. We are going to cover that, okay? So what I'm going to do is find a pencil. I'm just going to mark that about here because I want it obviously coming out a little bit, and I am going to try and line that up as best I can. Oh, excuse me, fans. I've got 2 fans going on in here, and like, I'm sorry if you can hear them, but I need them on. I'll die without them. Right, so that's that, and I'm just going to use that as a guide. Right, so literally been, obviously this has been a work in progress doing this. Just going to double check. Just going to double check. Yes, that's perfect. Right, excuse me. I am just going to, I may put fabric on that. I'm not sure yet. So I'm just going to work on the front, okay? So music paper, and I coffee dyed it. I have got some other papers that I printed out, and I done a little kit last night, which is excuse me, it's just grungy. I was just looking for grunge, so I made a little 5-page £1 budget kit. You can check that out in my shop. Right, so I think I'm going to use that one, and we shall trim that. So I think it's something like 33, 34 degrees here today. I just know it's hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. Not used to this sort of heat. We haven't had heat like this in 50 years in June. It's been the hottest, yeah, it's been the hottest year in June for 50 years. I'm just taking as is. It was iced tea. The ice cubes have all melted. Right, so first of all, I'm going to come in and do a little bit of inking. Watch this. I will probably end up covering all of this over and it won't even see it. I'm trying not to though. I'm going to try not to. Right. See, I was debating whether to collage it inside there or not, but I don't know. We'll see. Right. And this is all going to be kind of tore if it rips in other directions when I'm doing it. It's no problem whatsoever. Right, I might want to take that down a little bit as well. Not going to see that because the spine is going to be covered with some fabric. And we will ink that up as well. I think my ink pad's drying out with the heat. Is that thing, can it do it? Right. So that's going to go there. There's, see, I like direction sometimes as well, but maybe not today. Right, keep all my little bits for more collaging, and we'll ink that up. Oh my goodness, it's actually so hot. I thought with the fans on I'd be okay. I've had to shut the door as well because the cat likes to come in and out and do her own thing. You know, after all, this is her house. She pays the bills. Normally starts talking to me when, actually we'll do this. She normally starts like really getting chatty with me when I'm on a video. Ignores me a majority of the time. You know how cats are. They're lovable, but they can be quite ignorant at times. Right, we'll do a bit of tearing here, a little bit inking. See, I'm not sure whether I'm going to do that yet, to be quite honest. I should have done that there, so we've got some messiness. And right, so I spoke about in another video that I've been putting little kits and stuff together, little £1 kits, and I'm going to be saving that up to help my son. He's going to be getting his own place in like a few, it could be by the end of the week. And I did explain his situation in the other video, but he's not working. He's got some health issues at the moment anyway. I am going to continue doing that, putting that little £1 kits up so that I can help him out, because he has actually, you know, he's moving into somewhere and he'll have absolutely nothing. We've got bits here that he can have, of course, but yeah, he'll oh, that's what I was looking for. I've got birdies. Yeah, he'll basically have an out. Right, these, I printed that out. I debated using this as my cover, and this is from Line.Arrow, and you can only get that available on a Facebook group, but I changed my mind. And I printed these in different sizes as well. I have got a kit which has got these birds in it, if you're interested, in my shop. It's not exactly like this. These are like the original images, which obviously I've made into a kit, so they have been altered. Don't know if I want that big one. I might want this little one. I'm going to try and do some layering. Well, obviously I am doing layering, but I want it to be quite layered. There we go. may actually put another little bit of, we don't need all of that, but I never stick things down straight away. I always kind of plan it so that I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm liking, or if I'm not liking it. Right, let's see. Actually quite like that. We could bend that a little bit as well. Right, the fan's kind of blowing stuff around now. Let's see what that looks like on there anyway. And I do have, I coffee dyed this last night. It's just a bit, obviously a bit of fabric, so I need about that much of it, so I'm just gonna this is what I mean about like the spine's going to be covered. I don't know whether to do that kind of that way and that over the top. And then that can go around there. Actually, maybe that would look better that way. I think it might. I think it might. Okay, I went to do some digging. Not literal digging, but like looking for fabrics and stuff, and I've got a couple of bags here, see what I can fish out of there. Right, so I kind of think I am going to put the fabric on and then go over the fabric. So I'm going to come in with this glue, tacky, super tacky glue. I get that here in the UK from the range, and when I put it into like my little squeezy bottle, add a few drops of water to it because it is quite thick. You can see it's very thick, dries clear. To be honest, I could have just, oh, I need a baby wipe. You're not going to really see a lot of all the, like, collaging that I've done, but I enjoyed the process. Right, so, there we go. And I may have to run a bit down here as well. So that has literally just secured our spine as well, so it's not going to rip and tear and everything else. And with that, I'm just going to, what's the pink in shears? And I'm not taking it right to the edge, just leaving it hanging over a little bit, because we are going to stitch around this as well. Right, so let's start gluing this on. I'm just thinking, do I maybe stitch around some of this as well? Because I am going to be stitching around there, but I won't be doing that until I've done the inside as well. Not sure what I think that's kind of cool. I think I want stitch. Big decisions there, wasn't it? Oh, executive decisions. Whoops. And Where's that baby wipe? Okay. And a little bit in there, so we can like manipulate that down and stick. Just like so. Sorry, I had a phone call that I had to take. Right, so we was there, I found a piece of this, so I thought I would put some of that on there. There's a little bit of fluff. We'll just, oh, that was my door blown shut. I'm trying to keep it open because it is so hot. Right, we'll put that there, and then we'll use the thicker stuff again. And put quite a bit on that because we want that to stick through. So we do. Right. That's that. Right, I'm gonna, oh, that didn't dry clear on there, but anyway, I'm gonna put some paper on the back of this, and I may use one of these. Might be that one. So kind of want it to be full on the page. We'll do a little bit of kind of tearing with this ruler. I've done this myself from a video from Natasha from, oh my goodness, why can't I think of her channel's name? Honestly, it's the heat. It's doing me in. Treasure books. Oh. She had done I see a video of hers, I think it was last year or year before. That didn't tear well, did it? Of making your own like tear ruler from just a plastic ruler. Just went outside and just on the corner of like a brick and things, I just rubbed it here and rubbed it there, and it actually works out pretty cool. And then you can kind of do it to how you desire. Right. May want to take that down just a little bit more. I'm going to use my paper trimmer wherever I put that. There we go. Just a little bit off of there. Oh, just tore that. Don't know how that happened. Well, I do. I keep doing that. I keep starting to cut it like halfway down, but that's just going to add some character. Some character. If I tried to do that, it wouldn't have happened. Right. Perfect. Right, I'm using this glue again. Oh, I really can't. The heat that's coming off I've got a Mac. Oh, the heat that's coming off of it. The bottom of it's really cool. The top's boiling. I'm gonna have to turn it off in a minute. But I can feel the heat coming from it. Scary. They do get hot, the Macs, anyway, but not that hot. Not that hot. Right. Right. And now I'm going to think, I do want something else. Let's see what's in this bag. This could be a load of just bits. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use a bit of that. I think that will be quite nice over that as well. There's a little tiny bit of gold on there. I must have cut that off from something else. So that would be nice on there. Oh, would that be nice ruffled up? Nope. Probably just about here. So just like that. And actually we'll need to put some on here. Otherwise, this is one I could be doing with some Fabri-Tac. I'm not overly keen on it, the smell anyway. I think it's a really good glue, but the smell's not that good for you. It's very toxic. Right. Oops. There we go. And we will just leave that to dry for now. I'm just going to set that to, well, I'm going to think about what I want to do in that. I'm just looking to see if something could go on it like that, like a whole sheet. Maybe some coffee dyed paper. I'm going to have a think about that and I'll come back. I had like hooks on the wall and they're like stuck with these really strong sticky things and one's just fell off. I think it's because it's so hot. The walls are melting stuff. Now this is probably going to take ages to dry. I've got a few more pieces that I think would be fun to add. Right. Something there, and we will leave this to dry. It should dry very, very quick because, like I said, it's like, it feels like it's nearly 100 degrees out there. I think it's like 34, which is 80 something, I believe. Anywho, we'll let that dry and then I'll come back when it's dry. So that's all dry now, didn't take too long. And I'm just going to put some gesso on there. We've got this one. You can use whatever you've got. If you don't have gesso, you can use like white paint, acrylic paint, poster paint. Just add a little bit of water to it. Right, let's see how this goes. You're still going to see the pattern through that. It was kind of nice on its own, to be fair, but there we go. Just got to feel stuff I have. Can't just leave it as it is. Right, that's drying quicker than it's going on. There we go. Not worried about the little bits that you can still see, because of course what I'm going to do now, I'll put the lid on that first. Sorry about the shadow, and I had to stand up, it's too hot to sit. That is more or less dry. It's really drying quickly. So I'm just going to come on with some coffee water. And I'm just sitting it by my window to dry. And that will go sit and dry for as long as it takes, probably not long, probably about 15 minutes. It will be dry in this 33-degree heat. And then I'm actually just going to go and have my dinner, and I'll be back. Right, that is all dry, and I'm actually just going to tear it, I think, because it's completely dry, and I'm not worried about little bits being left over. That will just add some character. Character building a journal cover. Right. I'm just going to throw that away because I will not use them. Right, so on here now, I did coffee dyed a little bit of this, and I kind of wish now that I had put it on before I glued it all down. Let's see if I can tuck a bit in there. I'm not sure. And that I'm going to glue down, because I can see that getting ripped. So I can. Have I mentioned that it's really hot? I think that's the whole of the UK right now. It's hot. It's too hot. Yeah, I'm not actually sure on that. So you know what? We'll just leave it. I might come back to it later on. Right, now I'm going to go and just do some stitching all around the edge, and what I'm going to try and achieve is go around a couple of times and try and do it wonky-ish. We'll see. So there we have it. I've done all the stitching. I haven't sewn the signature in yet, and I'm not going to do that because I've got a lot more to do on that. But I just wanted to do like a junky style journal cover. And obviously this is kind of well padded because of that envelope, and it's got all the layers on it. I may add some more bits onto this, so the next time you'll see this, it will be finished with this signature inside. And I can see we've got plenty of room there. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. So if you do have any questions, I'm not sure whether I'm going to stitch on a closure or put eyelets on there. I might actually stitch. We'll see, because like I said, you know, this is as far as I've got. My mind's still working on that, and I'll possibly leave some of the tail end bits of my signature as well. So yeah, there we go. Any questions, just ask. Thanks for watching. You can like it, share it, hype it, much appreciated. And if you want to leave a comment, then please do. Yeah, bye for now.